Hi, I'm Scoot, and welcome to the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. I hope you are a subscriber, and if you are, we thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's free, and we will give you a notice every time we post something. We're just again, this is still in the earlier stages. Of this I've got a lot of things going on, but I'm going to work to build this up. In addition to doing my radio show on WWL in New Orleans. All right, so we have a situation where parents may be responsible for a crime committed by their son. I'm talking about the Michigan couple, James and Jennifer Crumbley. Their 15-year-old son, Ethan, took a gun to school, shot four people, killed them, injured seven others. He went on a mass shooting spree. Now, it appears as if there were signs that Ethan was not mentally healthy. In fact, the school, Oxford High School, this is just near Detroit, the school actually had a meeting with his parents about his behavior. And they were concerned about some pictures and stuff that he had drawn. Parents didn't do anything. In fact, the parents bought an early Christmas gift for their son, which was a gun. And the bastard allegedly took the gun to school, and that's the gun that he used to kill four people and injure seven others. So, what do Jennifer and James do? Well, they flee. They run. They're scared as shit. And police find them hiding in a room in a big warehouse in Detroit. Now, why are they hiding? Well, how long do they think they're going to hide? So what? Their son's in jail. So let's get the hell out of here. We got to get out of here. So they leave. Their attorney says they were always going to turn themselves in. Well, I mean, maybe so, but why did they flee? I think they fled because they're concerned. They're concerned about being held accountable. We have to find a way to start holding parents accountable for the crimes committed by their kids. I don't know what that formula looks like yet, but there's got to be a formula. There's got to be a way to determine when parents are responsible for their kids' crimes. And if there were warning signs about this kid's mental health and you buy him a freaking gun and he goes to school and kills four people and shoots seven others, don't you think you're a little bit responsible? I do. And I talked about this on my radio show today on WWL, and I couldn't find any reason to show real empathy for the parents. I hope this is the beginning of something that becomes a bigger trend that works its way down to holding parents accountable for even the street crimes their punk ass kids commit. These little punk ass kids going around New Orleans, breaking into cars, armed carjackings. This bullshit has to stop. Parents maybe don't give a shit about their kids, but I bet they care about themselves. So let's lock their ass up. Again, I don't know what the formula is because we all know that there are good parents, and because of the DNA of a child, they've got a bad kid. So again, I don't know what the formula is. There are going to be exceptions, but I don't think there's anything wrong with working toward holding parents accountable for the crimes committed by their kids. You're a parent, you have a responsibility to be a parent. If you don't want to be a parent, don't have a child or put the child up for adoption. But if your negligence as a parent, your blatant negligence as a parent contributes to your son or your daughter becoming a freaking criminal and hurting people in society, it's your freaking fault. So, why not hold parents accountable? Look, parents have probably most parents have, you know, 5 years with their kids before their kids really go off to school. I mean, I know kids are in daycare, but look, daycare centers can be responsible. They're not it's not like you're turning them loose on the street if they're in daycare, but it's the parents who don't give a shit about their kids that need to be held accountable. And they're on the other end of the spectrum. There are parents who are wealthy who don't parent their kids. And the most popular case about that involves what was his name? I think his name was his name Ethan? I think his name was Ethan Couch. And this kid's name was Ethan in Michigan. Don't name your kid Ethan. I'm kidding. We can't judge everybody named Ethan by the behavior of these two Ethans. But Ethan Couch, a few years ago in Fort Worth, Texas, he was 16 years old. He went to Walmart. I think he stole beer. He got drunk, got in his pickup truck, and had a wreck, killed 4 people. He got off on probation. His lawyer successfully argued in court that he was the victim of affluenza. He was suffering from affluenza, which is a disease resulting from your parents being so wealthy that they don't raise you properly. Your parents are so rich, they don't take time to raise you properly. So it wasn't the kid's fault. The kid got off on probation. There was some other shit that happened and he ended up getting, busted. But, the idea that a court would even entertain that bullshit is crazy. So it happens on the other end of the spectrum too. I don't care whether you're rich or poor. You have a responsibility to be a parent. And if you're not going to be a parent, give your child up for adoption. There are people out there who are dying to adopt children. They will take care of your child for you. Until we start throwing some parents' asses in jail, I don't know that anything's going to change. And again, I don't know what the formula is. And this is not for every situation. But there's got to be a way to put a formula together to start holding parents criminally responsible for the crimes committed by the kids they fail to raise. I'm Scoot. Join me on my radio show on WWL New Orleans, 870 AM, 105.3 FM. You can download the app Odyssey, Audacy, and type in WWL. I'm on the air from 1 to 4 Central Time, Monday through Friday. And if you are in this area, again, it's 870 AM, 105.3 FM. You can also just go to our website, WWL.com, and stream the show live.